Hey everybody, Bobby Lynn here. It is time for me to do the next chapter in my book right now called The Power of One More by Ed Milet. I started with the introduction. This week's chapter is called One More Identity. So basically, your identity controls the quality of your emotions, your relationships, and your self-worth. It is your beliefs about your inner being. So it's not about the face that you put on. Are you willing to sacrifice who you are to become to be who you need to be? Your identity unlocks so many of the amazing things in your life. So when you create a one more identity, you give yourself the gift of taking control by dictating internal messages instead of being governed by the external forces that have held you back from living your best life. Like these are things that have happened to you from being a child. You know, whether it's people who told you weren't smart, they told you were little, they told you were not athletic, like, you were picked last on the team, or you were the one they wanted to throw the dodgeball at, or whatever. So you formed your own identity by what others said about you. And this is kind of like your internal temperature. So if you're a 75-degree person, in other words, you think 75, so like if you were grading yourself, you're grading yourself at a 75. And of course, everybody wants to be graded at 100, right? So if you are a 75-degree person and your results begin to exceed your identity of what you think you deserve, well, then you turn on the air conditioners of your life to cool you back down to 75. So as you are growing up to that 100%, you don't think you're worth it, or you're like, oh, I'm playing out of my league, and you drop yourself down, right? Many of us believe that external forces regulate our thermostat. And it could be the promotion that's going to regulate that, the perfect spouse, a particular college degree. All those determine our identity. And with the correct thermostat setting, you'll find success no matter what the external conditions. So you need to reset that thermostat to a 100-degree setting. And you do this by having faith, right? Let faith move the mountains in all part of your life. Set good intentions and apply them to all parts of your life. Your intentions will set your mind to work creating your new identity, right? I intend to be a better person. I intend to work out every day. I intend to do something to help someone every day, right? And then surround yourself with the people who can help you move your thermostat to the 100. This might mean changing some of the relationships that keep you at 75. Or for those that are living like you believe you deserve and desire, associate with the people who elevate you and make your thermostat rise, right? They say you're the average of the 5 people you hang around. Well, if you're tired of the atmosphere of what you're hanging around, well, then you need to change that, right? So I'm going to keep this short, and I'll finish with the misconceptions about self-confidence and identity. Number 1, you think you are what you possess. So if you possess more stuff, if we just get more stuff, then that's who we are. And so you're hiding behind a false perception. So everybody else has a false perception of who you really are. Number 2, I am my accomplishments. Again, that's with that degree, or that's the promotion, you think you are, that title defines who you are, and it doesn't define who you are. You are what other people say you are. You're not. You are only what you allow them to see. That's how they're going to formulate those opinions as well. So you have to think about your actual identity as what you are inside, right? The things that you don't show other people. And you think that what you look like means everything. And boy, this is never more present than it is right now with social media like it is, and filters and all that kind of stuff. I don't use filters. Like, it is what it is, right? I am what I am. I'm not using Botox. I'm not using filters. This is, and because I don't want my looks to be what everybody decides about me. Does it mean that I don't care what I look like? No, of course I want to look nice. Of course I care for my own self, though. I don't do it for the world. I do it for myself, right? So the one more of identity, all right? So think about your identity and who you really are and what you want to put out there. Thank you.